Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'll be talking about how to buff a character in a gacha game, or more specifically in a Hoyoverse game. Because how they go around buffing characters is kind of interesting. Because they don't actually buff characters directly because for one, they want to sell you new characters and better stuff. Unless you're Big D Zhongli, which in my knowledge probably only character that actually got buffed directly. But that was like one reception because the backlash behind how weak Zhongli was in release was freaking absurd. But other than that one instance, the devs actually did a pretty solid job of buffing their characters without actually directly buffing them. But before we continue onward, I have a favor to ask you guys. I got a goal of hitting 800 subscribers, so if you can help me out by dropping a sub if you like what you see, it would mean a world to me. And while you're at it, why not hit the like button, because it seems like to get more likes, I have to beg or act more slutty than usual. So just hit the like button for me, please. Alright, that's enough begging. So how like Hoyoverse in general go around buffing their character? They don't do it directly because one, as I said before, they want to sell you more character because that's how they make their money. Like they want you to go get their new shiny character they release like every month or so. So like to them, buffing a character directly kind of out of the question in most cases. But also they want their older character to sell too, because for one, they build a model of basically selling you characters, waifu, husbandos, and when those older characters get a banner, they still want you to pull on them. And they actually go 3 different routes, and I'll be discussing all 3 of them. One of the ways they go around it is by adding like a new relic set or artifact set that's tailor-made to them that are flat out upgrade to what they usually had. Like the new follower set for like characters that did follow attack like Jinyuan, Herta, Himeko. There's also the emblem set in Genshin Impact for the poets that want to get their burst back. That set can help them a lot, like Shengling, Xingqiu, or any character that does like burst damage. Like there are obviously more examples I can give, but you get the gist what I'm talking about. Like another way they can buff their characters without directly buffing them is they can give out a really specialized weapon or lyco and that really specific character that can really boost them up. This being with the Spinnabar Spindle for Albedo. Like Albedo best in slot weapon are legit trump every single option he had. So like free to play players can hit between like 40 to 50k per tick. Like that weapon was crazy. And then you have the catch from Genshin Impact. Again, a really strong weapon for characters that need recharge and give them more ultimate damage. And then you have like the Civil of Lycon they added for character to get more recharge based on if they hit an enemy that apply with a debuff. Like that Lycon is still amazing on Civil War when it came out. But like on Pela, right, with a recharge rope, legit, when you use Pela technique, you can get the ultimate back with just one basic attack. Like if you was using a Luca Lycon, you would have had to use Pela's skill to get the ultimate back frame 1. Like those are like the 2 options they can do if they want to like bring a character up, like release a new relic set, give them like a new free lyco that really crack. But the last thing we're going to talk about is by far the most effective, the most efficient, and the most frequent thing you will see them doing. You like indirectly buff a old character by adding a new character in the game and make them like a support for that character. Like taking Bibatil for example. Like he was very strong when he released, but he had like 1 glaring weakness in his kit. He needed to use 3 skill points to get his maximum damage. Imagine skill point for him to get 3 skill points is doable, but can be kind of tedious sometimes to pay attention to what you use exactly. Compared to someone like Jinglu, if you have Bronya with it, you can basically get back to the Mirage state almost instantly with Bronya. But with the addition of Sparkle, legit that problem basically vanish. And not only skill points as well, like the fact that since you advance your forward, you can go attack boost instead of speed boosts. The skill point cap get changed from 5 to 7, so you have more time to build up skill points. So like that example, the Genuine for example, who kept getting buffed by characters, he got Fushan, then Topa, Woho if one for more recharge and attack. Like new support or healer can really help out like older characters, especially like DPS characters. You know, when I say a 3, there's actually 4 the more I think about it now. So I'll just say this one real quick, and that's with the content they add in the game. Like it's no surprise when a new character comes out or like a rerun happening, they tend to make the MOC based on them to make them feel more powerful. But they also can make new end game modes you can play that with other characters that wasn't as favorable being erudition. Because before pure fiction was a thing, erudition character kind of had a harder time compared to like destruction units. Unless you're QQ or Servolt, because they have like blast AoE damage. Every other character that had like erudition AoE, unless you're Genty or Genuine. Like, not to say erudition was bad, it's just the content they were in before pure fiction didn't really favor the amount of AoE they had in their kits. But when pure fiction finally came up, legit erudition had a go up from being the worst part to being legit insane. Like Herta, Emiko got buffed indirectly because of pure fiction. Argenti legit makes pure fiction a joke. Like, pure fiction was like a much needed buff to like erudition characters. And yeah, that's basically how the Hoyo basically buff character without directly buffing them by giving indirect buff to them. Like, we seen it with Lycone, new Relics set, new character come out, game mode being added to the game. So like, if you ever see a character that's kind of missing something, most likely they'll find some way to like indirectly buff them up somehow, like add a new Relic set or like a character to like make them feel better or make them feel more complete. Like, the dev will find like some way to like bring a character back into the light without like directly buffing them, which is actually pretty interesting if you think about it. And yeah, that's about it, because with all that said, I think that everything I want to talk about for today's video. So thanks for watching, I do appreciate you for sure. And of course, let me know what I should do next, and let me know what you guys think what to say, because I read and respond to all my comments. And make sure to follow me on all my social medias, either in the description or the pinned comment. And why not join my Discord server? It's very active, and if you ever want someone to talk to, you can talk to me or any of my community members, and it'll just make me a very happy boy. So do it for my sake, won't you? And with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.